All right, guys, so I know this is insane. It was terrible timing on my last video where I had waited all the way till the very end of the month. I waited all the way till March 31st, even waited till nighttime in the United States to make the video about how X Mercy had lost. There was no big update in March, whatever. And then as soon as I uploaded that video, left my house, was ready to go about my day, Valve decided to drop something absolutely insane on us, new content. And not just new content, really top tier new content. There's so much crazy stuff that we need to talk about in this video. I'm going to go over all the new stuff in this video today. But of course, first, just want to mention my cash trading business. If you guys are looking to sell any of your CS2 items, maybe turn them into cold hard cash, crypto, or any other payment method, definitely hit me up over on Twitter. It's going to be the first link in the description below. I like to buy pretty much anything and everything for the right price. But of course, we like to get those bigger deals done. So if you have any, knives, gloves, bolt cases, sell your whole inventory, whatever, I would love to help you cash out safely, effectively, and efficiently. And of course, you're helping support me, my channel, my content by selling to me. And I'm definitely going to be buying some of these new Armory items as well. So hit me up. We can probably get a deal done. With that being said, let's get right into this today. So here is the update that Valve decided to drop seemingly out of nowhere. Now, again, I look maybe a little bit smart, a little bit stupid. I said I didn't think a new update was coming in March. Instead, I think I said this a couple weeks ago, I thought the new update was most likely to be coming in April, and this dropped March 31st. So I was very, very close to being right. I don't know if it's April anywhere in the world just yet. I don't really know how all the time zones and days and stuff work, but here's what we have. Spring forward. New weekly care packages, drop collection, spring cleaning on Inferno and Train, and an update to content in the Armory. New drop collections. Your weekly care packages just got a little bit more interesting. 3 new weapon collections have been added to the care package drop list, so keep an eye out for items from the all-new Ascent, Boreal, and Radiant collections. With over 70 new finishes, these collections feature a wide range of styles from solid colors, gold release, camo patterns, custom paint jobs, and more. And here are some of those weapons in the Ascent collection. You can see there, here's the Boreal, or however you say it, Boreal. It's kind of cool. I like the different color themes and stuff because I know people like themed inventories. And then we have the Radiant. I know some people are calling this, Valorant or whatever, but I think the AK is actually kind of cool. This is interesting to me. My first thought here comes to, since there are now new drops, I wonder how this is going to change the old drops, and I wonder if there's any investment opportunities in buying some of the old drops. It sounds like these are going to be in addition to all the old stuff you could get from the care packages, but obviously since this is going to be competing with all the old stuff, maybe some of the old stuff is going to drop less often, and maybe that could help that appreciate over time. I don't know. Obviously, I don't think necessarily any of these are going to be investment grade, because I'm sure these are all going to be insanely common since they're care package drops. I'm also wondering how this is going to change like trade ups and stuff like that. Definitely all stuff to be keeping an eye out for, but more not insane looking weapons, but pretty cool looking weapons that people will be able to get for probably really, really cheap. That's fun. That's exciting. And the fact that they did 3 whole new collections, I love that. That's awesome. Spring cleaning on Inferno and Train. We're also tidying up a few maps. Inferno and Train have undergone some spring cleaning. You'll notice cleaner surfaces, less clutter, and a slightly wider banana. Cool. And also, here we go, the new additions to the Armory. The Armory has received some new offerings, beginning with the all-new Fever Case, featuring 17 weapon finishes from community contributors and Shattered Web knives in chroma finishes. This is insane. If you guys don't know what the Shattered Web knives are, here is that. Shattered Web case. We can go to the Shattered Web knives, and it's all in all not anything, most of it's not too insane. You have the Nomad, you have the Paracord, whatever, you have obviously the skeleton is the huge one, and then you have the survival knives, I believe is the last one, but the skeleton knives, getting the skeleton knives in chroma finishes, this is something people have been asking for and waiting for some time, but people have been saying, Valve hasn't added finishes to any of the old knives in so long. They haven't had any new finishes in so long either. That'd be another cool thing to see, but they hadn't, kind of did updates to any of these knives in so long, but people have been wanting this. The skeleton knives in chroma finishes are going to be insane. That is, I don't know if it's an S plus tier knife or not, but it's up there. It's S minus, it's S, it's somewhere up there. People are going to be so excited for these. They're going to be very expensive. They're going to be highly sought after, but that also means that this case is going to be a banger of one. Now, this case going into the Armory, the Fever Case, also means if and when this thing ever goes discontinued, it's going to have a very, very nice price. This thing is going to, now again, are these cases ever going to go discontinued? I don't know. So far, we haven't gotten any information about anything like that yet, but man, this Fever Case instantly becomes one of my favorite investments probably, but it seems like we're going to have many months and months and months to be able to wait on this. So I'm not going to be buying these anytime soon, but Fever Cases are up there for sure. We have the Choppa. I haven't even got to look at these yet. I literally just got home. Resupply, Memorial, Sure Grip, the PC Green. Haven't really seen anything too crazy yet. We have the Nexus. We have the Mockingbird, the Serpent Strike. That's pretty cool. We have the Tosai, Zeus Skin, Rising Sun. pretty. Control, Wave Breaker, Searing Rage. I think that's honestly a pretty decent AK. I don't love it, but I think it's okay. We have the Shinobu Glock. That looks pretty sick. We have the KO Factory. We have the Bad Trip. And then, of course, we have the Op Print Stream. This is the big banger here. So this Fever case is insane. Not only does it have those Shattered Web knives and the chroma finishes, but also the Op Print Stream. This case is sick. The red is highly sought after and very insane. The knives, the golds are so great as well. You know, so many people about the gallery case were like, yeah, it's a pretty cool case, but, you know, the Kukri knives kind of suck. Well, hey, now you have some really great knives and a great red. This case really has everything you could ask for, especially if it goes discontinued. Like I said, if it's a discontinued case with good reds and good knives, hey, the sky's the limit on something like that. This could be an absolutely insane investment. This could make people a ton of money. And then here we go, you know, all the knives that we just talked about in those chroma finishes. And we got a new collection as well. We have the, and with Train releasing earlier this year, it's a collection, gets a revamp featuring designs inspired by the maps, graffiti, location, and more. We have the 2025 Train collection, Green Apple, Constructivist, Straight Dimes, Copper Fiber, Steel Sentinel, Rain Station, Late Night Transit. This is pretty cool with like the train stuff going on. Run, 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 Green Line, again, another train themed thing. 2A2F. We have the whiteout on the Tech 9. That's actually pretty sick. I love all white, all black skin, stuff like that. We have derailment. That's really cool. I actually like that a lot. Charged up. Don't really like that as much. Hellish. That's pretty cool. I think that's a decent skin. It's kind of eye-catching. We have the Latte Rush, and then we have the Long Dog. It made me want to say like Long Dong or something. I don't know when I keep reading it, but I don't know. This is like okay. It's not really the coolest. Doesn't really stand out to me in a big way, but obviously the big thing is those knives and the Op Print Stream. So sick. I know a lot of people are making fun of the guy who just crafted all those Cato 14s onto those skins because they're like, oh, you could have literally waited, you know, a couple hours and crafted onto an Op Print Stream or something like that. That would have been very sick. And then we have a new limited edition item as well. We have a limited edition XM1014 Solitude. This is nowhere near a limited edition Desert Eagle. This is not going to get people excited at all. I mean, it's cool that it has different patterns and stuff, but very, very weird that this is what they chose to follow up with for the Desert Eagle Heat Treated. Because again, the Heat Treated got people to spend so many stars on it and made Valve so much money. And then the follow-up is a skin that is way, way, way less cool. So I know people are wondering, hey, we got new Armory stuff. Did stuff get rotated out? Because that's obviously the big thing. But no, this is currently what the Armory looks like. I'm covering up some of the stuff, but you can see here, they just kind of move stuff around. I know some people are saying they could add like an arrow to be able to click through stuff, but they still have everything showing on the screen. But we do have the new limited edition item in the top left. It's 15 stars. We have the new Train collection all the way on the left. As far as the collections go, it's 4 stars. And then we have the Fever case in the bottom left, 2 stars. And again, 2 stars for that case seems like an absolute steal to me. And again, the cool thing here, even though it's a great case, you know, where you have the Op Print Stream and these insane knives and stuff, the price is going to be kept down because it's only 2 stars. So like the price isn't going to explode, even though it should, you know, probably be a very, very expensive thing. So I don't know. Obviously, it's disappointing that nothing did get updated here. I think this is going to see a lot of the stuff in the gallery crash because, you know, or a lot of stuff in the Armory crash because people were expecting or hoping one of these collections get rotated out. Maybe the gallery case get rotated out. And yes, this Fever case is way better than the gallery case. There's no question there. But if this does cause the gallery case prices to crash, which I'm sure they're going to at least a little bit, honestly, it could be a time to pick up some gallery cases because in the long run, still, if it does end up getting discontinued, it'll still be an amazing investment. It doesn't have to be the best case. Just because the Fever case is better than it doesn't mean the gallery case can't still be a good investment. And again, the cheaper you can get them, the better opportunity it has there. Yeah, I don't know. Train stuff's going to be interesting. Fever case stuff's going to be interesting. I might buy some Fever cases and open them up for a video right now. I'm not sure. We'll have to decide what to do with that. But yeah, pretty much every video today, guys. Crazy stuff going on. I don't know. Obviously, it seems like when stuff comes in the Armory, it lasts for a long time. The stuff that's in the Armory right now has been out for 6 months, going on 7 months. So, you know, you're in no hurry to pick any of this stuff up. And it is a little bit disappointing that nothing's gotten rotated out just yet. But at least we got some new content. At least we got a new update. At least Valve's doing some stuff behind the scenes. Train collection looks kind of cool. Fever case looks very insane. So yeah, I don't know. Check it out. I had to get this video out because yeah, my old videos were not up to date. They did not age very well. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.